Oh my god. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Easy, right? Well, I've got these almonds and I want to turn them into almond yogurt. Why do I want to make yogurt with almonds, you may ask? Well, I really like my yogurt and I have it almost every day. It's really good for your gut with all the probiotics in it. But the only thing I've been wanting to change is the fact that I make it with cow milk. I don't really drink cow milk anymore and my stomach just doesn't like it. But even then, thinking of the cows, thinking of the planet, I want to change it and I want to make yogurt from almonds. So let's see if I can achieve this goal. I've never done it before. All I did was searching online on YouTube videos and I'm gonna try and make my own version of it according to certain things that I've seen in other videos. Here's the list of the other ingredients I will need and I'm going to get them right now. Let's go.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me.
Thought you were staying here. Let's go.
We'll get away.
Hi, two things that I'm looking for. One is probiotics and the other one is agar.
Agave? Is it a syrup?
AGA.
Probiotics.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the... I know which ones
You know
to
what we
get.
need?
I'll have a
We've got ones, you've got quite a big range actually. Highest dosage 20 billion, 50 billion, 100 billion.
Yet somehow we get missed out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free.
So here's everything that I'm going to need in order to make this yogurt. Everything's lined up. Got the blender, got the almonds, we got the probiotics, agar, sugar, pan, and the cup. First things first, we're going to fill this cup with almonds. Next thing, we're going to boil these almonds. You can also soak them overnight, but for time purposes, I'm just going to boil them now for 10 minutes. Alright, so we've got the almonds boiled and now it's time to take this water down. I don't know if you can see it from there, but their skin is kind of coming off. Really hot right now, so I'm just gonna let them cool down for a bit, then we'll go on to the next step.
11 minutes later.
So now that the almonds have cooled down, I'm going to put them all into this bowl. I'm going to pick the NutriBullet. It's 1 cup of almonds to 3 cups of water. So I'm going to do half of it first and then the other half. You can throw the almonds in. That's about half in there. And I'm going to add 1.5 cups of water. That's 1 and that's half. Close it and it's going to be noisy now. Let's go. Oops, forgot to turn it off. Right. Once it's all blended in, you take it out. We're going to need this kind of bag that filters the liquids. I don't know what the name of it is, but you get the point, right? Just drop it in. And now we're going to squish it. This is so satisfying. All the meat of the almonds is going to stay inside the bag, and you can use it for other things like baking flapjacks and things like that. You can also make some granola with it. I'm going to add a pinch of salt, a tiny bit. And this is how you would also make almond milk. You'd also add some cinnamon for taste and dates if you'd want to. Because I'm going to be doing yogurt with this, I don't want to add too much flavoring in it. I do want, however, to try it out a little bit, so I'm just going to drop it in a cup. I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon and let's see if it's tasting good. It tastes really good. Enough tasting, let's keep on going with the yogurt. Next step, we're going to put this milk into the pan and we're going to put it on medium heat in the hob and add the agar, let it dissolve and then we carry on. The reason why we use the agar-agar is to give it some consistency. This is like a vegan alternative to gelatin. Once all the mixture is dissolved, you want to pass this onto a bowl again. Now you want to let it cool down because the next step will be to add the probiotics, and you don't want them to die with the heat of the milk. In the meantime, we're going to add some sugar because the probiotics will feed off that sugar. Let's just get their food in. I'm only going to add a teaspoon of it because I don't want my yogurt too sweet. Mix it. Another thing to keep in mind is that from this point onwards, you don't want to use any metal to mix the mixture. You want to preferably use either plastic or wood. Well, I'm just gonna use the plastic one. And let's prepare the probiotics. I'm gonna go ahead and take some capsules. These ones particularly, they have 10 billion friendly bacteria per capsule, and we need at least 50 billion friendly bacteria to make yogurt. I'm gonna take 5 of these. It's still quite hot. We'll give it some time. Alright, so the milk has cooled down and we are ready to put the probiotics in. That's 1, that's 2, 3. They smell like bread. 4 and 5. Now we mix it all together, and you really want to make sure that all of these lumps get mixed. Now on to the last step of making the yogurt. We are going to leave this at 42 degrees, and there's a few ways you can do that. One of them being just cover it up with a cloth and you put it inside the oven with the oven turned off but with the lights on, so it gives some temperature to it. And the other option is to just put it on the instant pot on the yogurt mode. Actually there's a third option, which is just putting on a yogurt maker. I'm gonna go for the second option because I've got an instant pot and it's just easier for me to put it there, and I know that that's gonna keep it at the right temperature. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. If you have one of these instant pots, all you need to do is to, let me show you, you press yogurt and then you just leave it for a bit and it will start. Now it's on 0 and it's going to start moving the time up, so I can choose however long I want to leave it in. I will see you tomorrow for the result of this yogurt. I have no idea if it's going to work. I've never done it before. I really hope this works, otherwise it's going to be a shame.
The next day.
Alright, it's the next day and from what I can see this has turned off automatically. I think that it was on for 13 hours and we're going to open it now. I've not opened it yet. I'm actually quite nervous because this could have gone really well or could have been a disaster. So let's see. Oh my god. Alright, let me show you the result. I don't really know what happened there. I'm not even sure if I can eat this. It does smell of fermented, but I'm not really sure.
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working,
well, I guess that was a disaster and a waste. No. Alright, so I've been thinking whether I should post this video or not. But after some thinking, I realized that, you know what? This is the reality. This is the truth that goes in the kitchen behind doors. You only get to see the results that went well, the recipes that worked out, but no one ever shows the recipes that go wrong. And I think that's a great metaphor for life, especially when you try new things. Sometimes they don't work, and that's the reality, and you should always try and make it better. And with that said, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try and come up with a better recipe for creating the almond yogurt. I'm not going to give it up. And if that doesn't work, I'll try another type of yogurt that doesn't involve cow milk. That's what I'm gonna do. and that's what you should be doing as well with your life. When things don't go the way you expected at first, just keep on trying, change the way you're doing things so you get different results. What you shouldn't be doing is trying exactly the same approach and expecting different results. I hope this was inspirational for you guys. I'm really sorry that it didn't work, but I will try my best to come up with another video where it does work, and I will try different approaches. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.